guys, my name is Mohammad Asher and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, we'll be learning how to create a functional contact us page or any form using just HTML5 and maybe Bootstrap. Basically, we'll be traditionally, if you want to create a contact form that takes the message from your front end and delivers it to your inbox, you'll have to use languages such as PHP and using PHP mail function and other languages like Node.js and so on. But in this video, I guess you can even do that using JavaScript. But anyways, this is just to save your time. Now, if maybe you're just in urgency, you don't know how to do it, it's just taking a lot of time for you. This is going to be a time saver for you. Anyways, let me get into the video itself. So I'll show you guys what we're gonna make today. So I just have a basic form built using Bootstrap's basic components. I didn't customize any part of it. I just changed the fields here definitely, but I'm just gonna click on submit here. I just have a basic input here filled, and once I click on submit, um, it just goes to a different page you call backend.com, but you can actually redirect to your own HTML page or any custom page here. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to keep this as default. You can actually customize that which page it goes to. I'll show you guys before I dive into that particular part. You have a simple pricing plan here. It's $5 per month for 2 forms and unlimited submissions or whatever it is. You can actually create any kind of form, like I said. So yeah, this is the pricing as it goes here, but this is very, a shortcut way to create forms. So anyway, that's all up for you guys. As you can see here, this is your inbox, everything that you get. You can customize where it goes, all the messages, notifications, and everything. Okay, so I don't know, my internet is extremely slow, so apologies for that. Anyways, let me go into the my particular code here. So here's my beautiful HTML page here, which I don't really have anything. Now, what I'm going to do is, as you can see here, so thanks to the submission, and it says this message here. Don't worry, you can actually customize this page later. For the sake of this video, let me get back. I think I can close this up now. Let me get into the stuff here. So what I did here is first I'll copy paste the Bootstrap template here. All these header part and everything is built for me. So if you don't know where to get it, go to getbootstrap.com, and under the home page, click on the Get Started button. Go to the introduction, and you can find something called the starter template. You can go ahead and build this on your existing template or your project as well. But just for the sake of those guys who don't have anything ready already, you can try this out and see if it works for you. Okay. So also for the sake of this video, I'm going to use the default forms for the Bootstrap itself. Again, under the documentation, go to components and forms. I'm not going to work on the responsiveness because it's just going to take a lot of time for me to do that. So what I have here is a basic, I'm just going to take this template here, I'm going to customize this here into a basic contact us page. But you can go ahead and also have file submissions and calendars and all kinds of, date submissions and all kinds of stuff there. Okay, so anyways, I know this page doesn't make any sense. It says hello world, and immediately after that you have a contact. But like I said, it's just demonstrating how it works, but you can customize this the way you want it. So I'm just going to copy paste the form section here. Like I said, in this case, you have a password and a username. Now, this is not a social network or any network for that case, so I'm just going to, wait, hold on a second, guys. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the code look a little better. It just looks really scary for me. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I don't need the password field. In this case, it's going to be the message field. Now, I'm holding the microphone in one hand, so I'm not able to type in 2 hands here. Funny part. So, I'm just going to keep the email address just like that. You can have as many fields as you want. I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. And I don't need the checkbox here, so I'm going to remove the checkbox here. Oops, sorry. So it's to try this particular service. Formbackend.com. It's free for the first 7 days, so don't worry about it. What you need to do is you need to go ahead and as I customize this, I'm gonna just leave it like this for now. What you need to do is go ahead and sign in with your, I think, Google account. I'm not sure. I think yeah, it's Facebook account or whatever it is. It just takes a couple of minutes for you to register an account, and once you do, go to the configure page, and initially you'll be asked to enter your email address. To where you want to receive all the emails. Now you will find something called your form action point endpoint. So this is this is the point. This is your endpoint or whatever is going to specify who the mail has to go to. So this is the most important part. What you need to do is you need to copy this particular part. Or you can copy the whole line itself. Okay, let's copy the whole line itself, and what you want to do is you want to go to the part that says farm right over here. In my video, if I mean in my case, it's line number 16. For those of you guys watching in full HD, you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna copy paste it here, and this is going to pretty much, if you actually test it now, you'll actually see your form working. So I'm just gonna save this. I just created a file already on my desktop called contact. I'm sorry, what is it? Index.html, and I'm just customizing this. So whatever it is, I have a basic submit button. I deleted the checkbox. Now all I have is a password field. Now I don't need the password field here. Now what I need instead of the password field is a text area. Let me go back to the Bootstrap here. No, not this one. Form section, and you can see here the one that I'm looking for is this text area. This is where the user will be able to type in some long messages. So this is what I want. You can check all these components out. You can see here the code is just displayed right here. Now the one that I'm looking for is the last section here. It's called the text area. So I have this particular section. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this text area alone, and you can decrease the default number of rows. But remember, you have a section on the towards the bottom right section. You have the control to increase the length of this, or whatever the size of this form. I mean, this component. Actually, I don't know if I'm able to do that. Okay, I can do that here. Anyway, so I'm just gonna copy this particular line here, text area. Now it can be anything in your case. I don't need the password, so I'm just gonna copy paste that, and this is going to have the message control. Now, one thing to remember here is you will. Let me maximize this so you guys can see everything. Now, here's something that you need to work on. You can see here, if you go to the form backend, look at this. If you actually play I'm not play, but if you actually test the form out now, it will work technically, but you will get something like example input field, I mean input email. You don't want that to be the name of the field. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to keep that as, I mean, if I want to understand what is this field about, so label for, instead of this stupid name here or the default name here, I'm gonna call this as email, and input type as email. So and the ID as this. That doesn't matter, I guess. So what you need to do now is on the name section, I guess. Yeah, on the input component, this particular section here, which is your main component code, you're gonna add another section here that's called name equals, in the double quotes, oops, I didn't get that right. Double quotes, I'm gonna type in email, right? So this is going to give me the email of the person. All right. The next thing here is the part here that says message. Now what you're going to do is you're going to type label for equals message, okay? And on the text area section here, and ID you can change it. Don't worry about it. In my case, I'm just not gonna do that for now. I'm just gonna type in name equals, and the double quotes I'm gonna type in message. Okay. So I guess now I'm gonna save this, and I'm going to run this on my Google Chrome browser. And by the way, brackets has this cool feature. Okay, anyway, so I'm just gonna type in something like I don't know, John at johndoe.com, and thing here. I'm gonna say this is working. Okay, and I'm gonna click on submit here, and this part is going to be taking you to a different page here. Okay, it's from the backend.com. Now I want you to go back here to this particular page here. I want to go back to the um, where's it from backend? Yeah, if you go to the settings here, um, by the way, you can actually test your endpoint here and see if it's working. And as you can see here, thanks for your submission. Everything goes fine here. If you go to the settings here, you can find the submission and get back to you. Okay, so this is your text here. Whatever. After you submit, you can change the name of this form later. So yeah, and once you do that, you can also, as you can see here, redirect to the following URL after the form has been submitted. Basically, it means you can, instead of going to the stupid URL, you can actually change that to a different page itself, maybe google.com itself, but don't do that. Anyways, I'm just showing you guys that that is also possible. Anything else that I have to show you? Yeah, by the way, I did see, if you go to help.formbackend.com, there's a lot of guides here. One particular section that I think a lot of people might be interested in is for file uploads. Now, you will need to pair up with another third-party service called uploadcare.com. It is free to start with, and I think it's up to 500 file uploads. It's free per month with 500 megabytes of storage and 5 GB of bandwidth. Yeah, so anyway, that's just going to be sufficient for basic, maybe Excel, PDF uploads or Excel sheet uploads or whatever, basic picture uploads or whatever it is. Now, this is going to, enable a whole world of possibilities for people who don't know, backend, those people who don't know how to work with backend in those languages. So yeah, just someone like me, maybe. So this is how to create a basic form without writing a single line of PHP or any middleware code or backend code. That's it for this video. This is a basic introduction, or not introduction, but a basic overview of how to omit that particular hurdle and create this particular page. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please be sure to subscribe, share this video with whoever you feel might find it useful, and subscribe to my channel. Go visit my website called harsha.in, and if you want to see more tools like this and you want to try building some cool stuff like this, you can also go check out creatortools.com, which is also a new website that I created. There's a lot of cool things that are always being added there, so please be sure to go check that out. Subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys in another video very soon. Peace out.